As a bit of nostalgia, too, let's let you take a look at some of the racing that took place at the race arena. And you'll be seeing in the course of our program 3 races, this being the first of those 3 races. And you're seeing the fella out in front who was to become the first of the Sportsman's Point champions, now racing in the modified division. That's Johnny Hoffman in car number 1. And alongside of him now is Willie Fishel in the number 99, the Maynard Troyer creation that he bought midway through the season. And it became one of the high-powered cars at the track. And this is also, we might add, one of the more interesting races that you'll see. This is a heat race. And inside now, in the number 4, you're going to see Gino Spada in the Red Barn Radiator car that he bought from Lou Funk. And in the heat race, there's quite a bit of passing. This is what the fans went to see. This type of competition where the cars are closely contested, where they're all closely bunched up. You're going to see Gino and the 99. Now Gino has gone up alongside of Johnny Hoffman. He'll give way momentarily, but here comes Gino Spada overtaking Johnny Hoffman to go into the lead. Hoffman does not want to give it up very easily, so they're still racing side by side down the backstretch, Hoffman and Spada. Gino, with a little bit more power, out-drags John down the stretch and will go into the lead in the 3rd turn, and Hoffman again trying to get underneath him. And this is what it was all about, the keen competition that made Southern New York so popular with the racing fans. And as you can see, it's still a race for the lead between Spada and Hoffman, with Willie Fishel now falling back. So Gino has finally taken the lead over Johnny Hoffman, and now we have still more competition coming up in the race directly behind Hoffman. You have the 14 of Danny Galullo, driving for Tony Tuccinardi. One of the heat races that the fans saw this year. And you see, too, more competition developing. You see coming down the home stretch right here with the 32 owned by Ted Turiano and driven by Art Davis. And then, of course, the familiar number 711 coming up behind him. So, again, the keen competition. Donnie LaJoie is now running in the 5th spot, and Willie Fishel is back to 6th, and Gino Spada is on the lead with Hoffman, and there goes Art Davis trying to get by Danny Galullo in the 14 again there, side by side. And Donnie LaJoie, for the moment with no place to go, is still racing in the 5th position. And Hoffman trying to hold on to a qualifying spot here. There you saw Neil Rogers, by the way, in familiar frame up at the entrance to the track. And there's still Hoffman and Art Davis. And Hoffman back up to the 2nd spot again. Keen competition. It started with those small cars that you saw earlier out in New York. And although the cars changed and the names changed and the power increased, it was still the competition that the drivers so much enjoyed.